Hi, everyone. I'm Terri Crosby from In Care of Relationships. Welcome to Friday Love, where I talk about a love topic or answer a love question. Today, I'd like to share a little bit about the idea of standing in love. By that, I mean to be love, embody love, come from love, have love as a basis for the foundation of everything you do. Standing in love is a really easy thing to do when things are going well. It's really not a problem at all. But during a disagreement, for instance, to stand in love, it can be a tall order. It's not exactly a walk in the park to stay in love during, when that hot energy rises up from inside you and you're upset. That's much harder. But I was really committed to learning that in my relationship with Eric. It was something that I wanted to do. Eric passed away 4 years ago, but I'm really grateful for what I learned around him about standing in love. And I wanted to share that with you today and talk about the steps that I took to do that and give you a little challenge. So here's the story. here's the incident that, anyway, really illustrates what I'm talking about. At some point, Eric and I lived in LA. That's where we spent most of our time. But at some point, we moved here. We made the decision to move here, sell our furniture. Eric decided to buy a moving truck. I thought it was smarter to rent one, but I didn't think it was worth the struggle. Because we had sold most everything, we set up a used furniture fund for when we got here, and the fund contained $4,000, which we thought would be a great amount to get us started on furnishing our new place. So Mackenzie and I drove out a couple weeks before Eric. When he got in the truck and started driving, about a day later, the truck broke down. And the bill for repairs was $3,900 and something. We didn't have credit cards or extra money, so he used the furniture fund to repair the truck. When I found this out, as they would say in Iowa, I had a cow. I felt like somebody had actually kicked the wind out of me. It was the very thing I was trying to avoid. It reminds me right now of that statement, you get what you resist. Well, I was resisting, and look what I got. So here's what I did to be able to find a reason in myself to be loving. I started by just breathing. It's the most basic thing we can do. It's actually really helpful. I breathed a lot. So that was step one. Step two was I started telling the story to myself as facts only. We set up a $4,000 furniture fund. Eric bought a truck. I just stated the facts of the incident until I could repeat them without emotion. And I was like a journalist reporting matter-of-fact data, which then allowed me to turn my attention and intention to getting furniture. I wanted furniture, and I wanted it to be easy. So getting some of the emotion out of my body let me do that. It really works to do that. It's important to do that. It was important to me to be able to take myself off the hook. I took him off the hook. And then with nobody on the hook, where I could go was, what if nobody's wrong about this? What if nobody's wrong here? Which let me take the high ground every single time I went there, because sometimes stressful thoughts would come up again, and I would say to myself, what if nobody's wrong? Then what? Maybe we're just equals learning from each other, and this is my part, and I wanted to learn how to be flexible and creative anyway. What a good chance to practice. I challenge you to stand in love today, no matter what. And if you can, extend it to next week. Stand in love no matter what. Stand in love no matter what happens to you. It's worth your time and energy. If you have any questions, let me know. This is Terri Crosby in Care of Relationships. Have a great Friday, a super weekend, and take very, very good care of yourself. Thank you for watching.